بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال الباقر عليه الصلاة والسلام: يا سليمان يا سليمان من آمن بالله واتقى فهو الفتى. Who is a young man? Well, in a postmodern society, most people has a common phrase calling a young man. Calling a young people between age 15 till 30 young man. But Imam Baqir, the offspring and the progeny of Prophet Muhammad, has different approach, has different idea and view regarding calling people as a young man. As a parent, as an outside, in a first instance, we calling young man those who physically, in terms of agerness, they are between 15 or 30, or they are between 10 or 40. It depends how you class people, how you understand people as a young man. It's the young man. No. The true meaning of young man, the true deep meaning of young man, whose understand, obtain the true sense of matter and serve the reality of life and abstain himself from distress and all evil desire that causing him to hurt himself, to wrong himself. Those who has many journey, or who having many journey from all different journey, pick up one journey. Or we can say traveler, a traveler who has many journey, or went in different countries, from different countries choose one country. Say one country is my favorite countries. Exactly like experienced person who is navigating different experience, different states of life, going through different situation, aspect of life, by choosing the right one, the right style of life. Primarily, we've got 4 different type of lifestyle. A bright life, even bright life has got 2 aspects. Inner aspect and outer aspect. If you terms of outer aspect is in material life, luxury house, luxury holiday, luxury car, expensive lifestyle called bright life. In terms of inner, it means he's intellectually fitted with modern life. He's more intellectual, he's understanding times, people, social life, and he can fit himself within modern life. He has got qualification to qualified the terms of social needs and conduct himself within people's behavior and respect others. So bright life. In terms of modern society, and you've got silent life. Silent life who keep up himself for themselves. They are respecting others' ideology, mythology. They are believing others as who they are. But in the meantime, has got an independent, a determined, a solid way of life. They don't care what the people up to, they're choosing their own way. And that person even progressive, reformist. Casually was sometimes engaging himself with the public, with the latest, flash understanding, social needs, casually, but mainly engaging himself with himself. It's called silent life. And the third part of life is, we call it crookedness life, and evenness life. Sometimes it's like the boat who's wandering up and down in a thunder. Like a boat who's up and down in the wave, in the massive wave of the ocean. And the fourth type of life is called deep life, who's deeply convincing himself who they are and understand the reality of living livelihood. And what is livelihood? And that sort of people is really the people who has qualified, gained a true knowledge, not every knowledge, but true knowledge. Some knowledge, because al-ilmu bahrun la sa'ilun lah. The knowledge is like an ocean. The knowledge like an ocean that don't have a cost whatsoever. Knowledge like an ocean. Whatever you study, the more you study, the more you don't know. The more you study, the more you think you don't know anything. The more you don't study, the less qualified people proclaiming, acknowledging himself as a knowledgeable person. The more you invest in yourself, the more you ponder upon yourself, the more you think upon yourself, who you are, the more you say to yourself, I am no one, who I am. I'm like a person who is wandering in the ocean. I'm like a person who thrown out from the boats in the heart of the ocean, don't know which way I should swim. And that ocean don't have a coast. So, mainly, the young man, those who's obtain the fourth type of lifestyle. It it means he really, truly, from inner dimension, and he, by all research and investigation and studied, finding the truth, where he is in a field where he enjoying, he reached his destination. That's why knowledge is very, very extremely important. Knowledge like a light that you know where you should proceed. And that person called as a young man. The true meaning of young man, those who really understand truly what life is and maintain the true sense of life and abstain himself from the unevenness and crookedness. As Imam Baqir alayhi salatu wasalam saying, the young man, those who has got a face to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who's got a face to Allah subhanahu, who believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and doesn't matter what age he is, but he still classed as a young man.